What is up, guys? My name is Chaotic Psycho, and in today's video, Beyond Light's been out for a couple days now. I've played it. I played the campaign, gotten actually two exotics, because I pre-ordered it. And yeah, I'm here to talk about what I like about the campaign and the game in in the DLC in general, and basically what I think overall. Spoiler alert. I'm putting a spoiler now, so don't say that I didn't warn you. This is your spoiler alert warning. Alright, now that all the people who don't want spoilers are gone, let's get down to business. So, I thought the Beyond Light campaign was decent. I thought the Return of the Exo Stranger was pretty cool, like in concept. Reality, though, it was just another selling point, honestly. Like, the stranger has no bearing on the campaign whatsoever, apart from giving you stasis, which, by the way, you don't get stasis till after you beat the campaign anyway, so she's useful. The only NPC that's on your side that actually does something throughout the campaign is Varix. And Ghost, of course. And, you know, most other characters, but characters like the Drifter, the Stranger, Eris have little to do with the actual campaign outside of one cutscene. Which, even then, that cutscene was taken from a trailer. And the conflict between Aramis and Varix, I thought that was pretty cool. How, like, they were friends, but the darkness corrupted Aramis and has just gone insane. That was pretty cool. I liked that part. It's just that nothing else in terms of the characters really worked. I like how Ghost was talking about, like, how he doesn't want our guardian to be corrupted by the darkness, be tempted by it. But then after you get it, he's like, normally I was scared, but now I'm not, blah, blah, blah. It's like, yeah, it's the classic cliche where a character, like, is super afraid of this one thing, then after that thing happens, they're not afraid of it anymore. It's like, okay, this is classic video game and TV characters at this point. And that's all I really have on terms of the campaign. I thought the ending was cool, how you fought fire with fire. I thought that was cool. Now I want to talk about something else. The exotics. If you didn't buy the pre-order, like if you didn't buy the season bundle pre-order for Beyond Light, you get one exotic right now. And sorry. And guess what that one weapon is? Salvation's Grip, the stasis grenade launcher. Otherwise, you'd get No Time to Explain, and even then, that's an old exotic from Destiny 1. And, let's see. Eyes of Tomorrow, I think, is what the new rocket launcher is called. That's the raid exotic, so we can't get that yet. We don't know how to get Laminate yet. Hawkmoon's quest isn't in the game because it's tied with Beyond Light's cut content, aka Season of the Frickin' Hunt. Which, thing I don't get is, why do you have to buy Season of the Hunt separate with Beyond Light? Because Beyond Light has a expansion plus season bundle. Shadowkeep didn't have this. Sure, Shadowkeep had a deluxe edition, but it just gave you some, like, extra rewards. It didn't give you the season pass. The season pass came with Shadowkeep regardless of which version you bought. So why is this year any different? Because you're spending $50 at this point. Like, if you buy both the expansion and the battle pass, you're spending $50, which is the most expensive DLC marketing in all of Destiny. Not even Forsaken and Taken King with how much they did to both Destiny 1 and Destiny 2. Not even they cost that much, and even then, Taken King and Forsaken were worth their $40 price tags. In my opinion, because of how much Beyond Light lacked and how much was cut to be put in Season of the Hunt, I think this DLC may have been about $25 to $30, and then bundle in Season of the Hunt with it. This DLC, in terms of how fast you can beat the campaign, the roadblocks it puts you in, the weapons that they add, the fact that you can only get 2 exotics right now, or if you didn't pre-order the bundle, you only get 1 exotic, and guess what? You can't get No Time to Explain if you didn't pre-order yet, unless you wait till next season. I mean, sure, there's the Europa guns that you can get from Varix. Cool. There's the new sniper. Okay. Like, there's no point to all of this. There's literally no point. Like, what is the point of being marketed as the biggest expansion of... Well, it's not the biggest expansion. Let me rephrase this. They said Luke Smith said that Beyond Light will not be in the style of Forsaken, because when they made Forsaken, they had the help of High Moon Studios and Vicarious Visions because they were still under Activision. That's why Forsaken was so big. But Beyond Light, they said that no expansion is going to come close to what Forsaken did to the game. How much it benefited the game, and how much content they added. And we all knew this going into it, because even when Shadowkeep was coming out, they said that since they no longer have High Moon and Vicarious Visions, they said that content was going to be lacking this year. Okay, but why does a $40 expansion have about as much content as Season of Arrivals? And the other thing that's supposed to try to win you over is the Cosmodrome, which isn't even the full thing, because the Cosmodrome was technically already in the game. If you were a Forsaken player, you would recall the Thunderlord quest, where the final step had you go into the Cosmodrome and get the gun. Then, in New Light, they brought the first mission back, as well as a new mission to get Risk Runner, which was in the Divide, and Dock 13, and the Breach, and the Outside, you know, where you first wake up. Now they brought the Cosmodrome back, but it's not even the full thing. The Rocket Yard is missing. The Devil's Lair and Fallen Saber are missing. Technically, Will of Crota is in the game, but it's not the exact same thing. Instead, it's Navota or something. Otherwise, it's the exact same strike, just with a different boss that functions similar to Omnigul Year 3 of D1. And honestly, the other big selling point, which was Stasis, not really a fan of, seeing how Behemoth is literally just Fist of Havoc, just reskinned. The only thing different is that, what, you can freeze people? The shoulder charge-like move doesn't even one-shot, which, unlike Shield Bash, Hammer Strike, and Seismic Strike, all 3 of those one-shot. But the little dash that the Behemoth Titan has...
sent instructions for infiltrating the city. He said he couldn't be on radio. Some top-secret business with Eris and the Stranger. He asked me to fill in for him, but doesn't think I'll be able to sell it.
Also, these clips I put in because... Just listen.
I don't say we got ether tanks all over this rooftop. The exploding kind. Use them to get those guards before they get us. Brother.
Yeah, Ghost talks like Drifter in this mission. Anyway, I'm getting off track. So basically... I did not enjoy Stasis as much as I thought I would. Sure, it's a cool concept, but... Well, then again, I haven't played with the other two classes yet because I haven't started on my Hunter, and I just created a Warlock on this account. So... And even then, I don't play Warlock anyway, so... Yeah. And then there's the Strike and Crucible and Gambit content. We got one new Strike and no Gambit maps. We got 2 maps that were taken away from Gambit and like 10 Crucible maps taken out of the game. No new maps, no new modes. Just whatever was taken away is what we're left with. What was left in the game is what we have for Crucible and Gambit. All the strikes were taken away from the other planets, which then again, it was only like... How much was it? 7? Because there's only 1 on Titan and 2 on the other planet, so yeah, 7. And also, it makes no sense why maps like Javelin 4, Retribution, and Altar of Flame are still in the game. Since when you first boot up the game after Beyond Light came out, Zavala said that the 4 planets just disappeared. I don't know why, it doesn't make any sense. I guess because of those, they're the fan-loved maps. I mean, I get it, the Death Donut is fun, but it still makes no sense when they said that those 4 planets just disappeared. And let's not forget about another thing that's happened. Starts with, and normally it's caused by Telesto. Weapon bugs. Wither Horde, for those who don't know, is a grenade launcher that was added last season. And what it essentially did was it created a little pool of taken energy where whatever was standing inside of it would take damage. And whenever someone would get hit, especially in Crucible, direct, like head on, the only way out was to die.
We gotta hightail it out of here.
And
Focus.
sorry, I keep getting distracted because of the ghost chatter. Anyway, the thing I found funny was that Wither Horde had a bug where it doesn't matter if you directly hit someone or if they were barely, or if they had their big toe in it, they were still gonna die regardless. Even if they stepped out of it, they were dead. So wanna know what Bungie did this morning? They disabled it. Wither Horde is unusable right now. Literally. It's literally like Telesto. And trust me, I've already seen the memes where Bungie was yelling at Telesto. And it's like, what? I didn't do anything. It's like, sorry, force a habit. Because, you know, whenever a gun usually breaks the game, it's usually Telesto. But for once, Telesto got a break. So congratulations, Telesto. You didn't break, not Forsaken. You didn't break Beyond Light on launch. But Wither Horde did. And that's all I really have to say in terms of what I think of Beyond Light. I still think that it has a lot of potential. I just don't like that a lot of the content is most likely what we have to wait for, or was cut out of Beyond Light to be put in Season of the Hunt. And I think it's funny because didn't they say last season that starting in season 12 they were going to didn't they say that ornaments and junk like that would be associated with the theme of wherever they drop? So like if something was themed after like the Pit of Heresy, it would drop from Pit of Heresy. Didn't they say that they were going to start doing that? And not a single thing that I've seen has anything to do with other activities. So that's how they're getting around it. Other than that, that's all I have to really say about Beyond Light. I'm sorry if you found this video negative. I'm sorry that you probably weren't expecting me to friggin' suck Bungie's balls because I've been playing this game for 5 years. But I'm not. I will admit when Bungie is being sucky. I did not enjoy Beyond Light as much as I thought I would. In fact, I feel like I enjoyed Season of Arrivals more than I did Beyond Light. Heck, I feel like I enjoyed Season of the Worthy more than Beyond Light, its endgame. Now granted, the raid's not out yet, the other exotics aren't out yet, Season of the Hunt isn't out yet, technically. And we still have more to see. But this is off of me who played day 1. And I didn't finish the campaign till midnight because I had to stop playing the campaign and go do other stuff. As well as the constant server issues that day 1 had. Other than that, that's all I have to say. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see y'all later.